The chair of the Committee on Sports, who is also a world boxing champion, is hereby recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President. I rise as the chairman of the Committee on Sports, humbly submitting before this August chamber for consideration Senate Bill number 1306 under Committee Report number 31, entitled An Act Creating the Philippine Boxing Commission to Strengthen the Boxing Industry and Promote the Safety and Welfare of Filipino Boxers and Providing Funds therefore. This was prepared in conjunction with the Committee on Health and Demography and the Committee on Finance with Senator Antonio Trillanes IV and Senator G.V. Ejercito as my co-authors. Furthermore, this is a substitute bill which consolidates Senate Bill numbers 191, 541, and 1147. Mr. President, we have a common goal to ensure the success of grassroots sports development. In the past few months, we have conducted committee hearings, discussions with the officials of Philippine Sports Commission, the Games and Amusement Board, the Philippine Olympic Committees, as well as various groups of athletes and other stakeholders. Together, we have scrutinized the problems and explored the solutions that will address the wide range of concerns regarding sports. There is so much to be done, but we need to start somewhere. Boxing is my passion. Diyan ako hinubog ng Panginoon upang maging instrumento sa pagtulong sa ating kapwa. Yes, boxing has always been my passion, so let me start with it. Boxing is a specialized sport that should be handled by people knowledgeable of the risks involved. It is about time that these passionate athletes who bring honor to our country while risking their lives inside the ring be given due attention, proper aid, and necessary support. This bill seeks to establish the Philippine Boxing Commission with the primary goal of strengthening the boxing industry in our country. As a national government agency, the Philippine Boxing Commission will not only pursue the sports development program, but also utilize the sport as a source of revenue and employment to promote the safety and welfare of Filipino boxers and provide supplemental assistance to the industry's registered stakeholders. The Philippine Boxing Commission is tasked to formulate, review, and update the rules and procedures related to professional boxing in the Philippines in conformity to international standards in order to regulate the boxing industry for the accomplishment of its objectives. That way, we can establish linkages with international boxing organizations or institutions and counterpart agencies of foreign governments. Mahal na Pangulo, napakalaki ng potensyal ng ating bansa sa larangan ng boxing. Bago ko pa man narating ang aking kinalalagyan ngayon, mayroong magigiting na mga boksingero na itinaas ang bandila ng Pilipinas. Sila Pancho Villa, Gabriel Flas Ilorde, Rolando Navarrete, Luisito Espinosa, at Jerry Peñalosa ay ilan lamang sa mga nagbigay daan para sa mga atletang tulad ko na nakilala sa buong mundo. Ilan pa kayang Nonito Donaire Jr., Donnie Nietes at Brian Viloria ang naghihintay na mabigyan ng pagkakataon at bigyang karangalan ang ating bansa. While giving honor and glory to our country, Filipino boxers risk their lives in this sport. We are aware of that some have met their untimely death due to the lack, if not absence, of safety and emergency medical services, while others face retirement without any kind of financial assistance or access to medical care. Kadalasan, ang boxing ay tanging pinagkukunan ng kita ng mga atleta. Sa kasamaang palad, pagkaretiro, kasama rin mawawala ang kanilang income. May mga pagkakataon din ng mga boksingero nagre-retiro ng maaga because nagkakaroon sila ng injury at hindi na pwede. Through the Philippine Boxing Commission, we would be able to provide disability and death benefits, as well as other benefits alongside a pension system for all boxers participating in boxing events, matches sanctioned by the Commission. Safety standards will be in place to ensure that emergency medical personnel and services are available in every professional boxing match in the Philippines. We need the Philippine Boxing Commission to act as a quasi-judicial board when it shall deem necessary to initiate, undertake, hear, and decide any investigation for any violation of its rules and regulations concerning professional boxing. Mr. President, with our concerted efforts, we will position the Philippines to become the boxing capital of Asia. Through the Philippine Boxing Commission, we will have what it takes to gain the distinction as the boxing capital of Asia. With this, Mr. President, I humbly request the expeditious approval of this measure. Mayong hapon, kanatong tanan.
Thank you, Senator Pacquiao. Majority Leader,
Thank you. Mr. President, we have a 1-minute suspension.
is there any objection? There being none, session is suspended. Session is resumed.
Mr. President, to give time to the other members to study the proposed measure, and we can open the period of interpellation tomorrow, Mr. President. I move that we suspend consideration of Senate Bill 1306.
Is there any objection? There being none, we suspend consideration of Senate Bill number 1306.
Thank you, Mr. President. With the permission of the body, I move to resume consideration of Senate Bill 1280 under Committee Report number 22.
Is there any objection? There being none, we resume consideration of Senate Bill number 1280 under Committee Report number 22.
Mr. President, this is the measure amending the Corporation Code of the Philippines. Parliamentary status of the measure is that we are still in the period of interpellation. So may I move to recognize the sponsor, Chairman of the Committee on Constitutional Amendments, Revision of Codes and Laws, Senator Franklin Relon, and to interpellate Senator De Lima, Villar, Recto, Mr. President.
Senator Drilon is recognized as sponsor. Senator De Lima is recognized to interpellate.